Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mr. Hino with Mr. Hino's Lego Robotics. Super excited today to have Mr. Hino's Pringles version of my robotics video today. No, I was not sponsored by Pringles. It's just my wife had bought buy two, get one free. So we just had a ton of these Pringles cans. Sorry for those of you that are not able to find Pringles cans in your city, your country, wherever you are right now. This is just a huge American thing. Let me know if you can find Pringles in any other country. I know I have folks that watch in South America and Africa, so let me know if you guys can still get Pringles where you are. You can always get these on eBay too, or I don't know where else you might be able to find them. But today's video is all about having fun with a Pringles can. So we're actually going to have a few experiments, and we're also going to have a competition. So if you want to see all of that, stay with me. Hey guys, this is Mr. Hino here. Thank you so much for checking out my channel and this video. If you love robotics and want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Okay guys, so today it's all about this Pringles can. So sorry for keep waving this in your face, but so today what I want to do is do some experiments with this can. I have a robot that uses the lid. These lids are super fun. And then for the last part, I have a competition. And I apologize for those of you that, you don't have access to this Pringles can. It's one of those things where you try to find something where everybody can access it, but in the end, I can never guarantee that all of you are going to be able to access it. So if anything, just maybe enjoy watching it. But first, let's start off with a robot that I had built to take care of this lid or have some fun with this lid. So let's go to that. So this robot that I built, I don't have instructions for this. This was kind of off the fly. I was looking at this lid and I was watching TV. I think it was maybe a week ago. And I was like, hey, the Pringles lid is kind of like a skeet. Now, for those of you that don't know what a skeet is, it's those things that they would, there's a contraption that flings these into the air, and people that have guns will actually try to shoot these. They're made out of clay. In fact, these would be called pigeons. And so what I thought I would do is try to make a Skeet Thrower. Now, if you've never seen that, check this out. So I was like, wait a second, I'll bet you I could get an EV3 robot to do the same type thing. Now, I'll be honest, this thing's not perfected yet. Maybe some of you could offer me some advice to maybe make this thing fly a little better. But what I wanted to do was try to get this robot to be able to throw this disc and have it almost look like a frisbee, or definitely like the skeets that you saw that video. In fact, some of you, if you are a skeet shooter, you can maybe let me know in the comments section, like, hey, Mr. That wasn't too bad. And if you want to tell me that you are a skeet shooter, I'm not sure how skeet shooters are able to hit these things. I mean, they're flying all over the place, and it's kind of crazy. But what I have is, if you can see here, I geared this thing up. So this large gear right here, right there, is coming out. This 40-tooth gear is going to be spinning this 8-tooth gear. So it's going to, it's going to spin with a lot of force. In fact, it doesn't even need to really go back a little, that much. It'll just slide right over the top here and hopefully fling this thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at my attempts on flying this Pringles can lid like a skeet. Okay, not too bad, huh? I mean, it wasn't perfect, and like I said, if you guys have any advice on how I can get it to fly a lot better like a frisbee instead of a I'd love for you guys to throw that down in the comment section. If you think there's something I can modify to my design, I'm throwing it out there, okay? Now what I want to do is have you take a look at an experiment. What I did was I took the Pringles can and I got my little cool Hino Robotics backboard. Dude Perfect, if you guys know who Dude Perfect, they had a Pringles special where you can actually, if you go online, you can just type in Dude Perfect Pringles backboard, and you can actually print one out yourself. I actually attached this to some cardboard, so I made it a little, stiffer, and then it just sits right in there in the can like that. So what I want to do now is do an experiment where I want to experiment with angles. What I want to do is have my robot try to toss a wiffle ball into this can, like a basketball. But what I want to do is, you can see how big this can is. So I'm going to have to experiment with the angle and what's the perfect angle, or in this case, degrees, that I would have my robot try to flip the ball in and make it into this can. So let's go ahead and go to that. Okay, everybody, I have my educator bot right here, wiffle ball right here, my Pringles can with the Hino Robotics backboard right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and I set the medium motor for -100, and it's at 360 degrees because that's the default degrees when you put that in. So let's go ahead and just experiment to see how good just this first throw is gonna be. Wow, I did not expect that to be perfect on the first try. So let's try this again and see if I can make another shot. Okay, so let's try attempt number 2. Still at -100% power at 360 degrees. Okay, so that was a little short. Okay, I added 20 degrees, so this is -100 power at 380 degrees. There we go. That's a good angle. Okay, everybody, so there's another reason why I don't like chords of any reason. So I've downloaded the program to the robot. Let's go ahead and do this. I have a 5-second wait on it. Hey, that's pretty accurate. Okay, attempt number 2. Hey, this is pretty good. Remember that pumpkin experiment I did? I mean, this Pringles can is like 10 times smaller. I mean, granted, it has a backboard to it, but not too bad. Let's try attempt number 3. 3 for 3. Okay, let's try 4 for 4. Man, totally accurate. Okay, everybody, last attempt. Come on, robot, 5 for 5. And it knocked the backboard off too. 5 for 5. Okay, guys, so we've had the Pringles lid skeet shooter. We've had the Pringles can backboard experiment. So now let's go for the competition. So again, I feel so bad for those of you that might not be able to access a Pringles can. Super frustrating, and I know, but for those of you that can grab a hold of a can, this is going to be your competition. There's going to be 3 things I'm going to see if you guys can do, and you can earn points for every time you're successful. So let's go to the first one. Okay, here's mission number 1. Are you able to, with your robot, autonomously able to take the can and flip it the other way around or upside down? So whatever way you have the can, have your robot take the Pringles can and flip it so it is, woo, don't do that. So it is standing the other way around. That is going to be 100 points. If you can make the Pringles can right side up upside down. Here's mission number 2. These 3 different gears. You don't have to use all 3 gears, but here is the possibility. Your robot must, now you can see how small my robot is. It would definitely have to throw it up here, but your robot cannot drop it on. It would have to go up. So for those of you that would send me a video of this, I need to see that the gear is going up and not dropped like that. That would not be good. And if you want to, you can flip it the other way with the lid on. But here's what you need to do. Get your robot to flip or throw a gear up and it lands on top of the can. And you'll get 100 points for each gear that you can get on top of the can. So you'll use these 3 different gears. Don't use the same gear. Use the 3 different gears. So this would be 100, 200. This would be a total of 300 points. But if you only have 1 gear, you can throw one up for 100. But for those of you that can try to get multiple gears up there, a total of 300 points if you can get these 3 different gears to all be sitting on top of the Pringles can. And remember, the gear must be going up and onto it. It can't be dropped on top of it. That is mission number 2. And here is the 3rd and last mission. Your Pringles can will be on its side like this. You can take the lid off. I'll let you take the lid off for this one. And you're trying to get the can to stand up like that. And that's going to be worth 100 points. Okay, so one more time. The can is going to start on the side. You're going to have to figure out how it's going to stay in one place and not roll everywhere. And then your robot gets the can to stand up like that. Okay, guys, so again, sorry about these Pringle cans if you can't come across them, but hopefully it's not that big a deal. You can go to the store and get one. Forgot how much these are anyway. But hopefully you had a lot of fun today with the Pringles can lid skeet shooter with the basketball toss. So the winning, I guess, program was at a -100 for 380 degrees for that toss over the you know what I mean. And then the competition. So let's go ahead and throw some ground rules down for this competition. Yes, once you have figured out how to do each mission, video record it. Those of you that have participated in Mr. Hino's online competitions know how this goes. You record it and you send me your video file. You'll send it to hinolegorobotics at gmail.com. And we're just gonna make this a friendly competition. I will send certificates for the top 3 people. So we're trying to get those points, get as many points as you can. And so what you're gonna do again, your video record it, send it to me, I'll judge it, and I'll email you back saying you were successful, you got 100 points for that one, mission 1, whatever you want to attempt. And no, you don't have to attempt all of them. If you want to just attempt one and send that in, I'll make a video of everybody's attempts, whether you did 1 or all 3 of the missions, just so that everybody can see how awesome and amazing you guys are, okay? So one more time, when you can get a robot to do any of those missions, however many missions you want to do, video record it, send it to hinolegorobotics at gmail.com, and I'll send you a reply email saying, great job, Jacob, Joseph, Mary, whoever you are, you got 100 points for that. I'll do update videos to just show where everybody is. And then let's definitely put a time limit on this. Today, at the time I'm shooting this, is November 1st, but I believe you're watching it on November 3rd. So let's go ahead and give you guys 12 days. So November 15th, we'll make it the cutoff and say no more videos after the 15th. So try to get all of the videos that you want to get into me by the 15th. And then we'll award that 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place winners, whoever you guys might be, okay? So it's just one of those fun competitions because some of you have been asking about a competition, And I know some of you might be doing First Lego League right now, but for those of you that are not, this would be a cool alternative, okay? All right, guys, hopefully you love Pringles Day. And again, sorry for those of you that could not get a Pringles can. Try your best, see what you can do. Okay, guys, I am Mr. Hino from Michigan's Lego Robotics. I'm out.
He's out.
He's out.
We got this.
We got this.
We got this, guys.
Hey guys, Mr. Hino here. Thank you so much for watching. And if you love robotics, don't forget to check out these videos also because they're cool. Okay guys, take care.